Afternoon, folks. We got Adisa Isaac for you guys this afternoon. If you would all use the raise hand function, we can get to questions for Adisa. Go ahead, Daniel Gallen.
Good afternoon, Adisa. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. We just talked to Kalen, and he was talking about the Michigan offense being a lot more geared toward the pass this year, than maybe what their reputation was or what they showed last year. What have been kind of your impressions of JJ McCarthy and this Wolverines offense as you guys have gone through film this week?
Yeah, pretty similar to that. I feel like they're a real down the field attacking offense now. Last year obviously they was heavy in the run, so I feel like they've changed it up a little bit, but I feel like we're doing a good job throughout the week of trying to key in on all their little tricks and stuff like that. So be on top of it. So feel good about it.
Rich Scarcella.
Good afternoon, Adisa. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Since last year's Michigan game, what has changed with your run defense, the team's run defense? I think you're allowing something like maybe 100 less. It's under 100 yards a game. But what has changed since that game?
I'll say just the attention to detail. Nobody's trying to be a superhero. Everybody's just trying to do their job, just doing what they've been doing all week. And that's kind of the secret to it. We're not trying to do anything fancy. We're just doing our job at a high level. And that's all it is to it.
Audrey Snyder.
Thanks for your time, Adisa. Going off of Rich's question, Manny Diaz has said to us several times the whole, not wanting you guys to be a hero, not trying to wear too many capes type of thing. How did Manny relay that message to you guys? How much did you kind of focus on it this off season? Has this been something? Because seemingly it sounds like he's been talking about this for a while.
I wouldn't say it was a main theme, but it's obviously something that kind of the leaders in each room have been enforcing of just do your job and not try to do something extra, and it carries on throughout the defense. So as long as everybody in each position room is has the same mindset and we have the same end goal, I feel like the results are going to speak for itself. But I feel like it was just everybody doing their part. It wasn't extremely emphasized, but it's something that's known. It's kind of a standard.
Daniel Gallen.
Adisa, not having Chop last week meant that guys like Zariah and Jamil got a lot more playing time at Maryland. How did you feel like those guys handled those couple of games where you didn't have Chop, and where do you think they are at this point in the season?
I feel like it was great for them just to get them in game experience, and on the road as well. So that was a good experience for Jamil to get some action early on in his career. And Fish just getting more reps is always good for your development. So I feel like that helped him out a lot. Those guys been working hard during the week in practice every day. So like you guys know, we have a strong D-line room, great rotation. So just everybody doing their job and practicing the way they're supposed to be practicing allows them to play good on the weekends.
Rich Scarcella.
Adisa, Kalen was asked a little bit ago whether he thought this would be a statement game, that you guys have an opportunity to get over the quote unquote hump. And I was wondering how you look at this week's game. Do you look at it in a similar way?
Yeah, no. Obviously we know what's at stake, but if you put too much into it, you're gonna blow it up even more. So I kind of just try to keep a level head and just go and attack it as a regular game, as like practice. So I feel like that mentality is going to allow you to play at your best because you're not really worrying about too much or thinking about too much. So and the best way to play is by not thinking, just kind of letting your muscle memory take over and just have fun. So yeah, kind of a little bit of both.
Okay, so you still think that you guys are still trying to get over that hump? Is that what you're saying?
Um, I wouldn't say get over the hump, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Obviously it's a big game, but we don't. I feel like we're trying to make, obviously they're Michigan or whatever, but I'm not trying to really focus on who they are. Kind of just trying to do our job and focus on us.
All right, folks, we got time for about 2 more questions. We'll go Audrey Snyder and then Daniel Gallen.
Adisa, when you look at your own performance this year and the way and the level that you're playing at, what are you most proud of how you're playing right now?
Really just carefree. Just trying to have as much fun out there as possible. Just play for my teammates. Yeah, just kind of be the guy that they expected me to be coming back this year. But yeah, I feel like the main part is just playing freely. Last year, kind of had a lot of thoughts in my head about this and that, but this year I'm kind of just flowing and getting back in my rhythm. So I'm feeling good about it.
Last question, Daniel Gallen.
Adisa, when you look at trying to close this season strong and everything that goes into that, we've seen you guys be resilient before with how you closed last year. What is it about this team that makes you feel that you can close on a high note, be resilient, and finish strong?
I feel like we have a lot of the same guys in this room that we did last year. Obviously, not all of them, but the standard is the standard. It doesn't really matter who's in the room. When you have a standard, that's something that kind of the veterans have to uphold, and it kind of infects throughout the whole defense. So, I mean, as long as you keep a high standard, everything else is going to fall into place.
Awesome. Thanks, Adisa. Thanks, folks.